So we're starting with the speedometer script. At your scripts folder, we're going to make a new script. We can call this speedometer, and we can add this to the speedometer object here. Let's open it up, and all we're going to get rid of in here is the start and the comments. We're going to need a few variables: private, float, kilometers per hour. We're going to need a public text called the speed text. But you can see that this is giving up an error, so we need to add the Unity using Unity engine.ui. And now this is working fine. We're going to have to add this on every single script, anything changing text, interacting with text, or any of the UI elements. And then the last one we're going to need is a public rigid body, and we're going to call this player. You can call it RB, but we're going to be getting the rigid body of the player. In the update section, we're just going to be getting the speed of the player and rounding it, and then displaying it as text. So to start off, we need kph equals player dot velocity dot magnitude. This just finds the player rigid body, finds the velocity of it, then displays it as a number. Next, kph times equals 3.6f. This is a pretty simple conversion. So this grabs it in meters per second. You could do it as that and change this to meters per second. But if you multiply it by 3.6, then you automatically convert it to kilometers per hour. That's something you learn in physics. And the last part is going to be speed text dot text equals, and then in quotations marks, kph, and then a colon and a space. That's pretty important. Then we're just going to do mathf.round kph and a semicolon. So this is just changing the text element of the text. So it's finding the text component of the speed text object, which we're referencing up here, and changing that. This is going to be, this isn't our kph variable. This is just going to be written as is, and then it's rounding the kilometers an hour so that there are no decimal places, because currently it is rounding to as many decimal places as it needs. If you want to see how many it does, you can get rid of this, and there's like upwards of 10. So we're going to save that, go to Unity, and once we're here, we can play test to make sure that our script is working. And we forgot to reference everything. So the speed text, we're just going to grab this text, scroll all the way down and put it here. And for the player, we want to find the car and get the motor sphere. So just open this up, click on the speedometer, grab the motor sphere, and put it here. Now, everything is working properly. And the car seems to max out at around 120-ish kilometers an hour. Pretty fast. And it accelerates pretty fast as well. Obviously, those numbers are going to change if you change these values. And that's everything for the speedometer script.